Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft. This is Richard. Woo, I just kicked it. And we have Michelle from Way to Sun as well. So we are going to be sitting on our front porch today when we do this. Oh, look. Way to Sun says hi.
So what are we going to talk about today? Last week went crazy.
Yeah, well. So, I actually,
don't
know.
No, Where did
I do know.
Go? Did you throw my pillow away?
I didn't throw it away. Do you want it?
Well, yeah, I used it when I was sitting.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We're starting.
We got 5 people on already. So if you guys want to start chatting, you do that. I got to run and grab her a pillow.
Careful, there's boards everywhere. Careful. Hey, I have a question for you guys that are on here if you want to answer. If we do a clean out, oh, that's Jaden. Today is Jaden's birthday, by the way. He's 20 years old today.
The baby is 20.
The baby is 20. Ah, that's better. Ah, nobody's talking to me. Nobody loves me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me.
Amy says,
just all go.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Amy.
Yes, we're getting the van ready. So it was at our mechanics for the last 2 days. He checked it out.
Sadly, nothing was actually done to it.
Well, no, nothing was done to it.
But it took him 2 days.
Well,
a day and a half.
Well, anyways.
Well, it took him a full day, and then, yeah.
So the thing I like about it is that I thought that it was going to cost 3 times the amount of money. I thought it was going to cost like 3 times the amount of money. Hey, Amy says happy birthday.
He's waving to you.
He's waving. Yeah, so I thought it was going to be 3 times the amount that it really is. So that's fantastic. So we do have the van back today. I've already started working on another video for it. We started working on the back area that's going to be the shelving. That's going to be some storage. Yeah, I guess the first.
Go behind us.
It can. I made this for Halloween one year. My witch's broom. Made it out of cornstalk. So anyway, I guess yeah, the one video was posted last night, right? About the first one about us doing it.
Yeah.
Yes. That one's up, and then in 2 more. Well, 2 days after that, video is going to be posted about a shower. I think it's the shower that I got set up that I want to do. So it's for a shower. And then I take the middle seats out of the stow and go space. I actually physically removed 2 of the 4 seats back there. That video. And now we're working on the structure that we're going to have in the back for storage and kitchen area. So that one is started working on that one today. So when we got home,
we found out yesterday that somebody's going to be supplying us some of the wood.
Yes. So the owner of the dojo that I teach at, it says he has some wood that we can have that will save us some money. So he's going to give us some of the wood so that we can build the structure, start building the structure. I would like to get those back 2 seats out ASAP. So it should happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Next week we'll get those out.
Yeah. So, but we're doing great. We're doing great. We're still packing things. Going through that.
Today we're gonna go through the shed, my shed.
Yeah.
And then our day gets completely whopper jawed, and
I went through my shed already, and
most of your stuff was
like
disposable.
I think I threw away about 90% of what was in that shed. just
My
threw it away.
shed's gonna be like 90% not throwaway.
I threw away about 90% of everything that I had in that shed, and I got throwaway happy. Really, I did. We have a stack of metal junk that we're going to take in and get a few bucks out of, and hopefully that we have to do that before we start building the structure in the back.
Yeah.
But
maybe we could do that to help pay for the structure.
Yes, yeah, because I have like a big broken up aluminum boat that I'm going to take in, and then just a big old pile of just metal junk. I don't even know what's all there. Be totally
How's
honest.
your day been, Miss Amy? What did you do today? We went to go pick up the van and it ended up being like a 3.5-hour ordeal.
Yeah, we was gonna just go pick up the van, come home, and then go through the shed. But by the time we got all that done, as she says, so great when everything falls into place. Yes. The wood, the cheaper the cost, but yeah, the van, yeah, you know you're making the right choice. Yep.
Yeah, Amy, I agree. Every time we think we've got a situation or a problem, it just gets
something fixes itself.
Yeah, it just seems to get fixed.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he thought how much was gonna be needed for the van.
I did. I thought it was gonna be.
I knew it wasn't gonna be astrological.
Astrological?
Astronomical. I can't talk
astrological anymore. Is really large.
I need to stop talking because I stink at it anymore. But anyway, I knew it wasn't gonna be huge. It was about $70 higher than what I thought it was gonna be.
But still, it was 3 times cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Because you always overestimate everything. I don't know if you can hear the yelling, screaming. We are outside. We don't live alone as far as the neighborhood goes. We've got some kiddos having fun.
Hello, Gray 1107. How you doing?
How are you? And so anyway,
so what are you up to?
One of the problems we thought we could put off for another couple of weeks, we had to deal with today.
Tire.
The tire. I knew it was bad, but it was worse than what I kind of realized.
Well,
I knew it was bad.
Let's say this. Okay, so
the mechanic
had me terrified.
Had Richard freaked out.
And it's my cousin, but he told me, I said, hey, you know, we can't get this fixed until the beginning of the month when I get my money. So you think it would be okay to drive this van until the beginning? He goes, no, I wouldn't even take this around the block. And he had me terrified. You know, I guess
Richard freaked out.
He said there was a big bulge on it, and the what do you call it?
The belts were
the belts were showing, and I mean it was like horrifying. I'm like, oh well, no. So I tried to take it off. I was going to take the tire off, and yeah, very scary. But I was too weak to break the lug nuts.
That tire's been on there since we got the van. So okay.
Doing good. He's getting things ready for company next month. Good.
Cool. Who's coming to see ya? That's always fun. We never get company out here. People don't want to come see us.
I don't blame them.
We're just gonna leave.
I wouldn't want to come see us.
Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. I'll go see the world.
I'm just gonna go eat snakes.
I'm just gonna go tour America.
That's right. Awesome. Yes. So we got the tire today. It was something that he's like, okay, and so I told him, I says, well, I'm not driving it. He goes, no. He goes, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
I'm exaggerating a little bit.
He said you could drive it to get the tire changed. So I said, okay. So we drove it basically across town.
Well, we came home first because we had to deal with the situation here.
So we ended up getting a new tire.
And then we took it up to the tire place.
So the thing is now we've got good tires all around. Able to also deal with the spare that's under there, so we know how to work that, to deal with that, and it's in good enough condition to use. I don't care for it because it's a donut, and there's no space under there for a regular normal size tire, which I don't like, but oh well. Yeah. So we're gonna take in the little bit of scrap that we have, which should give us
that big box.
Yes, it should give us enough of money to get the wood if we need to buy the wood. Like I said, we may not even have to buy it.
We might not even have to buy any of the wood.
Ron said he's definitely got the 2x4s that we're going to use as the legs. And he even mentioned he might have the plywood that we're going to use as the bed frame. So we'll see. If he does, that's great. If not, we're going to have to spend $20 on a sheet of plywood. $30.
No, 24.
No, it was 28 something.
The one we picked was 24.
Anyway, $25, $30.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around $25, $30 on a piece of plywood for the frame.
Now, forgive me if I doze off.
And then the mattress that we decided we want is what, $200?
Yep.
So just a
Hi,
big.
Sharon.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we're not moving though.
Moving stinks. I thought it would be way easier to move little by little. Set up a room by room. What I've been doing,
it just takes longer.
But driving the new place every day after work is. So she's the one doing the moving.
Yeah, moving does stink.
One more thing checked off the list: tires.
Exactly.
Check. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So my friend is coming, and normally don't get company either. If you don't call, I'm not home, even if I'm home. There you go. Got to call first, or I'm not here.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharon. We've done it both ways, where move a little bit, wait a little while, move a little bit here and there, set up a. It just makes it takes longer. It just makes it take longer. We're generally of the mindset
move everything in, all as much as possible.
The last time
just
we moved,
arrange stuff as you go.
I think the last time when we moved from that trailer to this one, I think was the absolute worst move ever.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember any of it.
It was in the middle of freezing cold. We had an Arctic blast come through. It was literally wind chills of negative 45 and 50 degrees. We went ahead and moved, though, because the heat didn't work over there, and we were freezing cold, and the heat worked over here, so we wanted to get in here. And
I have no memory.
We couldn't get anybody to come and help us. We had no truck. So we were doing it all in our van. And then finally we were able to, it cleared up enough one day, we were able to get your dad's truck to go over and get the stove and refrigerator. And you and the boys had to muscle that stove and that refrigerator up here. We ended up dropping the stove, and it bent the stove.
I don't remember.
And the stove ended up quitting on us like a short
Sharon
time later.
says that she paid the whole month rent in both places.
Oh, gee whiz. Yikes.
See, what I like to
that
do.
Stinks. Good. I pray for you, darling, because I know moving just stinks.
Yeah, pay like, I guess either way you'd have to pay for both months.
Well, no, because you can do prorated rent depending on what day you move in or move out.
So what you do is you wait towards the end of the month, spend the last 2 or 3 days from the end of the month, and just move into the other one, and then you're good to go, and you only have to pay rent.
Right.
In the one you're moving into.
If you can time it that way.
If you can time it.
Sometimes it doesn't get timed that way.
That's true. I don't know.
If you're moving into a place where they have a high demand for that apartment, they won't hold it till the end of the month or the beginning of the next month.
Well, when have we ever moved into a place that
I'm just telling you
high demand?
I'm just telling you as a property manager why that doesn't always work.
I'm only going by experience. Yeah.
What a jerk. And that is a company, like, individual landlord decision. That's not like there's no laws that say they have to do that, unfortunately. At least not in Indiana. There's no fair housing law that says they have to do it either. Fair housing is a federal mandate, not a state mandate. So, yeah, it stinks when you get landlords that are that greedy, I guess, is for lack of a better word.
I don't know the situation, but I'm only speaking for myself personally. Plus, I'm paranoid and I have issues with people in general anyway. Somebody who wouldn't prorate tells me right off the bat they're not to be trusted. They're going to give me problems because all they're looking for is the money.
Gray,
So one woman living technically in two places. Hey,
all right. So Gray asked, is in winter, which is a better home to live in, a trailer or a fabricated, or maybe just a yurt? Well,
I love a yurt.
So honestly, the trailers and the fabricated homes, it's the same thing. One is just bigger. I'm assuming by fabricated you mean manufactured homes like the modulars. It's the same thing. They're insulated exactly the same. The wiring is run exactly the same. The plumbing is all set up the same. It's just one is double wide. That's the difference. They take a modular off of the wheels and put it on a foundation.
Yeah.
Trailers, they may take the wheels off, but they don't set it on a foundation. They set it on blocks.
Well,
and honestly, as long as your underside is sealed properly and it's insulated fine, it's no different as far as temperature.
Jay Lee says, "Hey guys."
Hi.
So Sharon said, imagine when I'm doing my security deposit back. Yeah, you won't get that.
Well, I hope that you have a good landlord that's at least honest enough to do that for you. He's never had one that's done it, so he doesn't think any of them do it.
No, I have
As a property manager, I can tell you I've given back security deposits.
I have never seen
no problem
any landlord ever anywhere give back a damage deposit.
Kelly got hers back from Autumn Trace up there.
I never seen it, so I.
Amber would, I mean.
I'm only taking her word for it. I didn't see it. I'm taking your word.
Such a naysayer.
Yeah, yes. Yes. I'm a realist. Most people call those pessimists. Plus interest.
Interest on
what?
Deposits?
I mean,
I'm not sure that's even legal.
Imagine when I'm due my security deposit back and then you go plus interest. I'm not sure.
I don't think they do interest on security deposits. I know
I've never heard of that.
Our accounts that we hold security deposits in can't be interest-bearing accounts. They're not allowed to earn interest on those. So I don't know. At least, like I said, in Indiana, that could be different from state to state. I'm not sure where you're at. So
here in Illinois, they have to do a interest-bearing account.
That's interesting.
Now the thing is, though, is that interest go to you,
does that interest go to you,
or is that something that stays with the owner? Or are there any laws that say that you have to get back interest on that? Can a property owner sell you property with an illegal?
No.
No. Yeah.
Well, I take that back. They can with the well, in Indiana, with the caveat in the sale that any damages or problems that occur are back on them. You don't have to pay for it. From what I understand. Again, that's an Indiana thing, I don't know about other states. What's the other one?
Okay, she says she gets
the
interest.
Wow.
Cool. And Jay Lee said, how you guys doing with the downsizing?
We were just talking about that a few minutes ago.
You know, to be totally honest, I have not.
1%'s better than no percent.
I have not personally worked on my Bentley bunker in a while.
Hi, Bradley.
But overall, we're doing really well. I got my shed completely cleaned out. About 90% of it went in the trash. Probably say about 0.9% of it went to junk, and the 0.1% is I'm keeping. So I kept very little from that shed. It was packed, and now I have very, very little in it.
Every time we make plans to work on my shed, we get schmockered. Today we were going to work on it, and then what should have taken us 20 minutes to do with the van took us 3.5 hours.
Jay Lee says, really happy for you guys with this new journey.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We are excited.
Yeah.
I have noticed, and I can't speak for, well, I guess I can, the very few family members on my side of the family. Somebody's here. The very few people that I talk to on my side of the family are happy for us and wish they could do it themselves. It's kind of different on, well, a little bit different on Michelle's side. Some of them don't understand our idea behind it. And then
one of them said, and I quote, "I don't understand wanting to live like a homeless person."
Got room for one more. Hey, we've had that. We've had several people ask that too.
Several people ask us that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, as a matter of fact, we had, I don't know if Michelle knows this or not, but we had one.
No, we're not taking any of our critters. There's just not space.
Yeah. Violet's staying here and the cats are staying here. Michael and Jalinda, we're going to take Violet, but I think she would be happier here at the house. She's old. Cranky. She's just like an old person.
Couch is here.
Yeah, she's very cranky.
I think uprooting her now would be very detrimental. Not to mention that on top of Richard leaving her.
Yeah, she's going to be upset when I leave her.
She needs to be at her home.
but she's going to stay here at home. All the animals are staying here. So, and we thought about the possibilities of what we could do or couldn't do with her, and it wouldn't be fair to her or us if we took her, because the space she would have would be nothing, and plus she gives us attitude as it is on the bed and everything, so it'd be even worse.
Lord.
Plus,
Sharing a bed with that girl is impossible.
we wouldn't be able to go anywhere or do anything because I can't leave her. We're not going to leave her in the van. So it would be better for everybody if she stayed here.
I wish you guys could see my mom's face as she's walking up here trying to figure out what we're doing.
So,
I know what you're doing.
Bradley says, I have a busy day. Have to go to grandma's house. Her neighbor's dog
Cross country
killed her 6 chickens.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So back and forth with her and the neighbor's house and the police. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, he can deposit. All right, Amy. It will be an amazing adventure full of wonderful memories. It won't be easy, but nothing more. Yes, nothing ever is if it's worth. That is true. And Michelle and I have came up with. Someone had said this to us, and we think it's the perfect motto. So
I want to die with memories, not dreams.
yeah, want to die with memories, not dreams. And that's exactly what this is. We are creating memories. And to be totally honest,
creating our dreams.
That's all anybody ever has in the end is their memories. That's it. That's all we ever have.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you guys in North Carolina. Oh, when you guys make it to North Carolina. Absolutely. Do you live in North Carolina? And I don't know, maybe we've asked this before. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I need to start jotting down notes.
Yeah.
Where?
I can't keep track of I'm lucky to remember where I'm at sometimes. So, yeah, our first stop, hey,
Hi,
Angie, how you doing? Our first stop are going to be the Carolinas.
Maybe a short pit stop in Pennsylvania to see my cousin.
In the winter?
Well, we'll be traveling through there. We can't stop and say, hey, meet us here for dinner.
Okay.
I'm not saying like stay a day. I'm saying stop and say hi, literally.
Okay, here's the
Canada.
Make memories, not dreams. Exactly.
Aw.
Great.
Thank you, Amy.
I'm in Canada. You're always welcome here too. They may not let me. I may not get out of the country.
Oh no, Angie, get well.
Ooh, yeah.
I love
hey,
you.
Danny, how you doing?
Hi, Danny.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to Canada. To be totally honest, I would love to see it up there.
They wouldn't let him across the border.
I may not get across the border.
Danny, you're okay, you guess. Why are you not sure?
He guesses he's okay.
I'm okay, I guess. What's up, dude?
Are you having a bad day?
Dude, I feel you. Our baby turned 20 today.
Yes, our youngest is 20 today.
I am struggling hard. And I keep trying to, because on my Facebook memories, one of my posts popped up from a couple of years ago. I have 2 friends. Well, I have a lot of friends and family who have lost children. And I have to remind myself, I have him. He's 20 years old and he's still here. So I have plenty of friends and family that don't have their children anymore. So, okay. What's going on?
Bradley says, I called the police because my grandmother is 75. So the police told the neighbor, you can pay her for her chickens, or we're going to arrest you and take the dog. So yeah, I think that's a good choice. Pay for the chickens.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand why police have to get involved with that stuff anymore. I remember a time where, if a kid threw a baseball through the window, they went over and said, okay, we have to pay for the window. Now, unless you call the police or get a lawyer, people don't do what's right, and it's annoying.
Danny says tough week.
Oh, Danny, yeah. Yep.
Flat tire, scooter, quit running.
Can't, but I'm okay. Okay, so, Danny, I am so sorry.
We just had to put a brand new tire on our van.
We just spent $100 on a tire. Which we were planning on doing, just not today.
Yeah, but now all the tires are ready.
Yep, all the tires are good.
We know what we got to do.
Very, very minimal stuff we got to get done to the van for it to be travel ready.
And then we're going to start building the bed frame and start adjusting, moving, and getting stuff ready. I'm excited.
Tomorrow I'm working on my Etsy shop, guys. Got to get stuff listed because Thursday I'm doing a live show.
Yes.
Live Etsy show.
So Michelle and I have 2 different channels, and we completely have 2 different styles of doing everything. Content. Yes. So she, for some reason, we are unable to get her channel to 1,000 subscribers so that she can do everything she wants to do. And I brought it up that maybe we could combine our channels and she could just move over here and do her stuff as well on my channel.
I'm so sorry, Danny.
She didn't seem interested in that, but I'm kind of curious whether or not you guys think. Well, I'm saying she doesn't think it would work. I don't know. My question really is, if she started placing her content on Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, would that confuse everybody? And would that cause people to stop watching my channel? Or do you think that would create a better channel with both of us doing separate things? So what do you guys think?
Oh, no.
You finally paid her $150 for chickens?
Danny, we have
after bringing the police out, about 2 hours. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ripping people's heads. Sometimes, you know what, to be totally honest, sometimes somebody just needs a punch in the nose. That's all. Sometimes people need it. I think it would be good to do to keep watching. Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure. I have a hard enough time getting people to watch my channel anyway. I don't do too bad on well, thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. She said I'd watch no matter what you decide.
Aw, thanks, guys.
I'm just thinking, since we have 2 different channels, combining those channels, would it benefit us overall, or would it eventually hurt both of us as far as the YouTube channels go? That's all I was curious about. You want to say hi to everybody? So this is Michelle's mom.
Turn it. Hi, everybody, whoever I'm talking to.
The whole world.
Isn't she cute? I love my mommy. Oh, she just gave me a funny look.
So Bradley says, I watch anybody only if they are nice.
Danny says hi,
you
Mom.
guys are great people.
Hi,
well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Angie says hi, Mom. You met Angie at my
I have 6 kudos, and number 3 is getting ready to leave the nest. I'm so sad about it. I know that that was the point, to teach them to be successful, happy, independent adults. Yes. We have the last one has adulted, and it's kind of, to be totally honest, it's more difficult for Michelle and I than it is for him. He's excited for us to leave so that he can have the place.
He likes telling everybody that he kicks us out.
Yeah, he likes telling people he's kicking us out. The thing is he says, you know, most of the time when people get his age, they leave. But this is we're leaving. We're leaving and leaving the house to him instead of him leaving. So he's actually really excited about us taking off. It says keep them separate and make a new one that you both share. That's a decent idea, and I thought about that, but in all honesty, I think that'd just be too much for us to handle. 3 channels. To be totally honest, I do just fine with the content on my channel. I do enough of content that I could literally post a video every day and be fine, but I do it every other day. Michelle's is a little more sporadic. and then now we're going to go on this big adventure. So I don't know whether I just think trying to keep 3 channels going would just be very difficult. And the whole idea behind combining our channels was to kind of make less work for both of us. So I don't think creating a new channel is something that either one of us really want to do. I like her being on my channel. Most of my stuff is outdoors, adventure, out in the woods, and things of that nature, which is something she has completely no interest in. And most of her videos are Disney videos or crafts and Dollar Tree hauls and things like that, which is something I really have no interest in. So we're not really super interested in the other's channel content. So I was just kind of curious of whether or not combining them would kind of confuse people. Maybe it would. I went to put up my dog's ashes today. She died a week ago. 13 years. I honestly can't remember how long I've had Violet, because I can't keep track of time. Mainly, I don't know. I know we got her for my son's birthday one year. I don't know how long we've had her. Just keep both. If she wants to go live, she can make a video saying going live.
I can go live.
Yeah.
I can't do it on my phone.
Yeah, the thing is she can't do it on her phone because of
I can't go to like Dollar Tree and shop at Dollar Tree when I'm live, which is what I want to do.
So she wants to be able to go live on her phone, but she can't because of her subscription issues. And I think that's the biggest thing. Oh, cool.
Thanks,
Crunch
baby.
bar.
Hey, Boo, I have a Sprite cup sitting on the tray table right there in front of the couch.
What's her YouTube channel? Way to Son. WAYTOSON.
Here, hold on. I'll type something. You'll find me in. You can click on my little name and go right to me.
I'm going to eat this Crunch bar.
Okay. So, Mama was being. Now you gotta do is click on my little. Thank you, baby. Got it. Click on my little. What's that called? What's that called?
You can just hit those 3 little dots over there and it says go to channel.
Right on my little picture. It's not called a picture though. What do they call that?
Thumbnail?
No.
I don't know.
Photo.
What are you talking about?
See my little
icon? She needs to make a video telling her subs she'll be live on yours. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I posted on everything on my social media and stuff.
Icon. Everyone's saying it's called an icon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jay never said that, by the way.
Grandma didn't know that you have to have dice to play D&D, and I was like, yeah.
Well, you know.
Well,
she was like, is it
never
all
mind.
on the computer? And I was like,
Alzheimer's are kicking in and already subscribed to her. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize you was asking. I thought you did a couple weeks ago, Brad.
A while back.
That's funny.
Well, I appreciate the effort, though.
I do.
Honestly.
I really do.
Hey, look. Hey, Jaden.
Jaden.
Knucklehead says happy birthday, and so's Angie. You know who Knucklehead is, don't you? Michael. He's got a blank stare. Your brother?
oh,
I almost said your son. Yeah, your brother?
my son now.
He's your son now. Oh, Danny says happy birthday.
Danny Schwab. Bradley Whitworth says happy birthday. Tell them all thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know if you heard your dad say, but your cousin Angelina Story told you happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Jaden says, who the foo is that?
I didn't say foo.
No, but I do.
I said duck.
Uh-huh.
But with an F.
Bradley says, you're welcome, brother.
Yeah, he's excited about us leaving, to be totally honest.
Yeah, Jaden is very excited. He's not in his high school.
Yeah, we got a cake last night. We were going to make a cake for him today. And I don't know what time it was last night. What time last night did you decide to make that cake?
Got one.
Michael, we started at about 10 till 6, dude. Turn on notifications. It would have told you.
Yeah. So
You're busted. You're busted. You're busted.
so about 1 o'clock this morning, he came in there.
Yeah, I was kind of sad because that.
And wanted to make the cake. So he made the cake, which, by the way, you forgot to grease the pan, so it stuck to the pan. Anyway, it was a
You
lemon
didn't read
cake
the
with lemon icing
Actually,
because that's his favorite.
Not all of them.
So he made that cake.
Angelina,
And
just the best cousin
she's the
ever.
best cousin ever.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Kelly to hop on here and go, hey. So Mom was asking the questions that I anticipated her asking, but she hasn't asked yet. So just now, that's why I had to walk away. She said, so her first question is, what are you going to do if this breaks down? And she taps the side of the van. I said, well, we'll have AAA for towing, and then we'll figure out what
And
needs
she said
fixed.
she'll share the title.
Okay, cool. And she goes, well, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to do it forever, or are you moving back here? I'm like, no, we're not moving back here. When we're done, we're moving to Florida. So apparently tomorrow I have to go early for Euchre so that I can get grilled on our plans.
Violet, stop.
Violet, no.
That's Violet seeing people down the road there. She has to bark at everything. Yeah, Jaden's favorite cake is lemon cake.
Thank you, Jaden.
So, and he likes lemon heads. So we were gonna put lemon heads on it, but he made
that
it.
baby is so cute.
Didn't have to run him around.
There's a little baby running around next door. He's adorable.
Lemon pies are good too.
Yeah, he loves lemon cake. We made it for him his, oh gosh, 10th or 11th birthday. And now it's become his birthday cake. It's what he wants every year.
No, not today.
I am sad, though, that he baked it himself. I wanted to bake it for him today.
We are not. Danny wants to know if we're going to get a trailer.
No.
We are not going to pull a trailer for several reasons. One is we just don't want the extra weight.
I don't want the extra strain on the van.
And strain on the van.
I don't want to deal with trying to back up or maneuver a trailer, which I suck at, by the way.
We are going to get
it's
a little extension.
It's a carrier.
A carrier that goes
as on Amazon.
So we can put her wheelchair
Thank you.
And a couple other.
Dude.
Muscle man.
Nicely done.
So we are not going to put a trailer on. Everything that we are not taking with us that we want to keep, we are storing it in a shed here. And I pray to whatever.
He is so worried that something's going to happen.
Seriously concerned that something's going to happen and we're going to lose everything.
Powers that be.
We're going to keep everything here until we
want to
decide.
Make sure we don't lose. We're sticking in that shed, and if something does come up, we can call and say, "Hey, come get our stuff.
Come and get the stuff and go
put it in a storage unit somewhere. Here's the money."
So, but until we decide we're going to settle down somewhere,
Florida,
which right now we consider Florida, then we'll come and pick it up and move it then.
Yeah, this isn't going to be one that goes up and down. It's just a straight carrier that sits on the back. But it's going to house the wheelchair, the wagon, and I think at least one of these chairs, if not both.
Whatever we can get on it.
Yeah. So that's the plan for that.
That right now is the plan. Of course, everything can change at a blink of an eye. Renting a portable scooter for his spring coming. Hope I can get it in and out of the Jeep. Ooh, wowzers!
Those can get heavy.
Yeah, those
can be heavy.
Yeah.
My dad's is horrible. He's one of the heaviest ones, but he's had it for like 15 years. I think Mom told me the other day.
Michelle doesn't have
a lot lighter now.
Michelle doesn't have an electrical scooter. She has. We have a wheelchair. So
it's heavy enough.
It is heavy enough as its own.
It's a heavy duty chair. Excuse me. Yeah, some of the scooters now you can like take them apart and they're much lighter when they're not assembled fully, so it's easier to get them in and out. So I don't know if you've paid for the rental yet or not, but you might look into that. We actually have two.
We do have a car topper.
Yep.
Right now we have a cloth topper that is going to keep all of my survival gear and stuff like that in it.
Stuff we don't use on the daily
and
that
it will,
you won't have to have out all the time.
and it will go on top. Yes.
And we're talking about getting a second one. But
And we are talking about getting another one as well. But yes,
I don't know.
We definitely have the car topper. And like I said, that's where all my survival gear and stuff like that.
We used to travel a lot, people. So
yeah, we
and
did.
I think my mom, I think a lot of my family has forgotten how much we used to travel.
When I was when I had that really great job, we used to travel pretty much as often as we wanted, and we had a grand time. So not that we stayed in our van or anything, because we always stayed in hotels or things of that nature. So we didn't. It's a little different, but
yeah.
It says they said it lasts for about 6 to 7 miles. As long as it gets there and back, I'll be happy. So.
Oh, the scooter. Most of them are
per
about
charge,
10.
6 or 7 miles per charge.
Yeah. Then take into account if you're on hilly terrain, that will be shorter. Just so you know, and always carry that charger with you. Because if worse comes to worse, you pull into some place that's got a plug in and you sit for an hour and let it charge.
Yep.
Always take that charger with you.
Even if you have to go into a Walmart, sit there and plug it in.
Sit there and plug it in.
Yep.
I can't tell you at Disney, especially that first trip with that really bad scooter company.
Yes.
We wouldn't have made it through that trip if I didn't have that charger with me all day.
We'd stop somewhere that had an electrical outlet.
Go in and watch a show and
plug it in
while we were watching the show, or go in and eat, plug it in while
then
we were
he says,
eating.
I like but don't like my scooter. The seat hurts my butt.
Yeah, they do get uncomfortable. The wheelchair I've got, my legs are short, and so the front part of the seat like hurts the back of my legs after a little while. And the way because it's so tall, and I have to like tilt forward a little bit, it puts my hips and my knees out. It just
Her feet dangle.
My feet dangle. My feet have dangled all my life. But yeah.
And she taught me how to dangle.
Yeah.
Gray says, very much a hill. They said it would take 8 hours to charge.
You might not get a full charge on it, but you'll get enough of a charge to get it back to where you need it to be.
And also
is the thing to look at.
Also, you could maybe talk to them about getting an extra battery.
No, they don't usually do that.
They don't do that?
No, the batteries are too expensive.
I don't know. Off topic. Angie's got an off topic.
Go, Angie.
But let's see. But am I crazy if I want to start decorating for Halloween? No. Actually, you know what? Halloween. If I celebrated a holiday, Halloween would be the only one I cared about. And I say celebrate Halloween all year round. So decorate for Halloween. You never could be too early. You never could be too late.
Bradley.
Go for it.
Oh my gosh, Bradley.
I was on 10 live streams last night. Didn't go to bed until 1 this morning.
Crazy.
Got up 5:30 and headed to my grandma's house.
Angie, you start decorating, girlfriend. It's your house. You do what you want.
That's right. 10 live streams. Wow. Your computer was zipping.
Did you have them all on at once, or did you just like hop from one to the other?
Halloween is my fave. Mine too. If I had one.
I don't have a favorite anymore. I quit.
I don't celebrate any holidays, but if I did, Halloween would be the best one.
If I were leaving, I quit. I quit adulting. I quit at life.
Bridget Barnes. I decorate for Halloween September 1st. You are never too early for Halloween. See, that's exactly what I said. You're never too early and you're never too late. I say decorate for Halloween, leave it on all year round, and you're good to go.
So silly.
One after the other, he said. Well, fantastic for you.
Dude.
Kudos
for your stamina.
I tell you, I sometimes can barely make one. Or
Sty and Andy K wear me out. I get tired. I have to go to bed after I get down.
Danny says I quit holidays, no reason to, but he does miss Halloween.
I missed the kids trick or treating and getting all the candy. I want to go
Angie,
to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
Angie wants to quit adulting. Everybody,
Yeah.
her plates expired
gosh.
next month. And the Hub's car is $800. Got to figure out how to get that.
Dude,
Wowzers!
That's insane. I don't know where Andy is.
I have
was
no
wondering
idea
the
where
same
Andy
thing.
is.
I don't know where him or Sty, either one are. I don't know if they're on another live right now.
Danny says he misses Kit Kats and Reese's.
Yes. Yes, and Snickers.
I tell you what, when I was a kid, even though I was in a very, very poor neighborhood,
Puppy's begging to go inside.
we lived in a very super, super poor neighborhood.
Yeah.
There was an old lady that lived out where we lived, and she bought actual large size candy bars to hand out to all the kids. She was the best place to go. Streams like Andy K, and Dojo and Sty, I can stay on live for 4 hours with them.
There's not a set number for boiling. You just
To be totally honest,
put it on until it starts boiling.
when it comes to live channels, watching lives, I think Sty is right now. Sty is about the only one I get to. I used to go to Cab 7 and listen to him, but I don't know when he does them all the time.
Sty and Andy are like crazy long livers.
Yeah.
Sty has one up that's like 11 hours long or 9 hours long. I'm like, good night, Gertrude. What? How? I don't have the stamina for that. I don't. It takes a lot of energy, I think, to be
I just don't think I'm
I don't think I'm interesting enough.
I don't think I'm interesting enough for people to want to listen to me that long. Even family members.
I'm done. See you, bye.
See, she's done already. She's done. Been up for 46 minutes
Well,
and she's tired of
talking with and Joran, is that the one gentleman's name that I can never say right? And then he had some ladies on there the other night. The one was hilarious.
I missed that one.
Oh my word, she was.
I missed that one.
Oh gosh, I'm horrible with names anymore. Crazy Ann, was that her name? Something like that. Cab 7.
So Cab 7 used to stream 9 a.m., 7 p.m., but he's changed. Coming afternoon now. So it's crazy. I think I saw one on for him. It was like at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Maybe it was one that had already been on and I missed it or something. I have gone over there a few times and stopped off and said hey, and he and I will talk for a few minutes, and I'll listen to the other people for a few minutes, and then I move on to something else.
You get distracted too easy.
I do. I get distracted very easy. Oh, look, a squirrel.
Oh,
wait, there's a butterfly.
For real.
Yeah. Well, now I'm watching the butterfly.
Aww.
It's a butterfly. So anyway.
Yeah, she was on Sty's the other night. She was cracking me up. She kept playing with her tatas, and I was like, dude. She was like, oh my gosh. Hi,
Hey,
Kim.
how you doing?
Sorry, I forgot to text you. It's been a crazy day.
We've been, yes.
It was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day.
Michelle's ready for a nap.
Andy's on her stream right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're doing like 2 or 3 streams, like all together, like jumping around.
Jumping around again.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Tell them we said hey.
Yeah, tell them we said hi.
Yeah, we said hi. So, yeah, we've been pretty hectic today.
I bet, Angie.
Angie's ready for a nap.
Angie, are you working with your bronchitis, or have you been able to stay home for a day or two?
I think she said she came home, and I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah. There's no reason. There's not a. What am I trying to say?
I don't know. I was wondering myself.
You don't have to have a reason to take a nap. There you go. You don't have to have a reason. Hey, I hope you didn't get mad because I said that to Richard about. Oh no, I don't even think she heard about it. I was talking to her earlier and I was going to tell her about it, but we got busy on something else. So I'll talk to her about it right now. She's working. She's home now. 2 live streams going on, Crazy Ann and you guys. Woohoo! So anyway,
all the best people's online right now.
So Kim last night posted that she wanted to go with us. And she'd just sleep back there with us. And then she said, LOL, I'll sleep in the front seat. And I said, well, that ain't going to be any fun for me. I said, you guys can just sleep on either side of me. So, anyway, see, that's there. Yeah, see, yeah.
His dream come true.
Well, I'll say it here, but I wasn't going to type it on my other thing. But I was thinking, you know what? You got 2 buns in between a dick.
Oh, God.
So, I was off Wednesday, Friday last week because the baby had. Oh, yeah, not good. Oh, don't worry about that, Kim.
Stop it. Please.
Seriously.
Please.
If something like that was horribly bad and offensive to us, we probably wouldn't even be doing this channel. And if our relationship wasn't,
I can't handle a comment like that.
Yeah.
I got some issues going on.
Don't worry about it.
Those are some serious insecurity issues.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I have days where we'll go through a drive-through and the worker will like flirt with him, and I'll be like, "Yo, right here." But that's I know that's my issue. That's probably not something they're actually doing. And he helps me put it back in check. He'll be like, "No, I don't think so." I'm like, "No, I think so." And yeah, it's okay.
We were talking about it, but we got sidetracked. She said she was hoping that I'd say something to you about it. Yeah. We were discussing it. Right, we were discussing it earlier, getting to it, and we was dealing with the van today. So it came back from the mechanic, and look, it's going to be very inexpensive to get things taken care of. So that's great. But we're going to do it at the beginning of the month, and he said he rarely sleeps. If I'm not snoring, I'm not sleeping.
Oh, Andy says hi.
Oh, yep. Cool. Andy's fun. He's a great guy. I tell you what,
Kim,
though,
we don't worry about stuff like that, Kim.
When Andy's over here,
it's okay.
When Andy's over here, things get crazy.
Dude, Andy is hilarious.
Andy gets,
I love him. Him and Sty together are too much. When you get him and Crazy Ann together, and oh my gosh. And then Yoren's the silent, deadly type. Like, he's kind of quiet, but boy, when he pops off with something, you're like, it's top notch. It's so hilarious.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And Andy cracks Angie up.
Yeah, he's funny. You ought to go over to Steinworth and Andy K and watch when they do lives. It's too much. Yeah,
we're working on that van. We got a couple things worked on.
The tires are all done.
The tires are all fixed up.
The front end's not needing the work I thought it needed.
Hey, Andy K, they were on Crazy Ann's live today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where Sty is. He was on Crazy Ann's stream, but he's not now, so I don't know.
Maybe he's taking a nap.
He might be taking a nap. Maybe he snuck off back to Black Lake. I don't know.
Maybe. That place looks beautiful. I do want to go see that place.
Yeah, we definitely want to go see that. I can't wait to get up there and actually meet Sty. Yeah. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's going to have to be during the summertime because I ain't going to Wisconsin in the winter.
Ooh.
Ain't going to happen.
Nope. Nada.
No. So, yeah,
there's a reason we're leaving Indiana.
We plan on heading towards the Carolinas and then kind of swooping south across Texas out into nowhere. I don't know. I was going to, Angie says I was going to get my prescriptions for bronchitis.
He does look like the guy from Duck Dynasty. Angie, sweetie, you can't go without getting those meds. Why was the drive-thru closed? That's the best thing Meyer ever did was put in that drive-thru.
Sty looks like Uncle
Sty from Duck Dynasty.
Uncle
Sty, yeah.
So, I don't know.
Uncle Sty from Duck Dynasty.
I never watched the show. Okay, never watched it. Maybe it is Sty. Maybe that's Sty. No.
Duck Dynasty is Sty.
Okay, well maybe Sty and Sty are the same guy.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
I don't think so though.
I've never seen that show.
Duck Dynasty dude is really religious and.
Oh no, that's not.
Reads the Bible all the time and prays all the time.
Oh heavens!
I think Sty might completely not agree with that thought.
I don't. Let's see. I know. I'll get there tomorrow. They were remodeling in there. That's why.
Not a good enough excuse. They should have somebody that runs back and forth.
I need to get into the VA before we take off.
You gonna show them
Am I gonna show them what?
this?
No.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, yeah. When we get to the VA.
No, them.
No.
This.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. When I get to the VA, I need to get to an appointment. They need to do some X-rays on my lungs.
I think they just need to up your lung
I don't know.
medication.
We'll figure
You're
out what's going
steroid.
on, but I got a few issues
Coughing
they need
way
to
too
work on
much.
before we take off.
Well, as long as they take to get stuff done, I'm afraid it won't happen at this
I
point.
just got to make sure I don't like kill over in the first 6 months.
We just need to go over during the day when like the X-ray place is open and the pharmacy is open.
That's true. I know it's exhausting to take all 3 kids in the mire and get them and come home and cook.
I hear ya. You know, you could have maybe just called me and said, "Hey, can you come sit with my kids while I run into my
Yeah, if you ever need any assistance like that, Angie, feel free to give us a call.
Family saying.
I mean, seriously, for real, if you ever need anybody to help out, give us a call.
You got till December 3rd, sister, to use this. We use this.
So mom goes to the VA. It's always takes forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
They were supposed to send him an appointment for a psych consult. Never got the appointment. When I called, they said, "Oh, we sent it." I said, "Well, I didn't get it." She goes, "We'll send you another one." We still don't have it.
yeah. I should have. I was gonna have mom sit in the car while I ran in, but she didn't feel good. You know what? Feel free to call us, Angie. We will be more than glad to beat your kids for you while you're gone.
Sitting in your car for however long it takes you to run in the mire and grab your scripts.
That's
no big deal.
We don't use the cages for our kids anymore.
Yeah,
we might as well put somebody else's kids.
Use them. We should just have we told it? We've told that story.
We've told that story too many times. Yeah.
It's a good story, but I know we've told it before.
But absolutely, man, we'll help you out anytime you need it.
Until December 3rd.
Until December 3rd, and then then we're gone.
I've got technically she's my cousin's daughter, but I call her my niece. Yeah, Logan needs hooked up sometimes. It's a boy thing.
Don't we all?
But she's got 2 little girls, and I'm constantly telling her. I'm always
don't consider asking for help
for 20 minutes.
Consider you just want to hang out with a family member. I got one. I need your help catching up on the family tree. So pick a day that you need somebody to keep an eye on your kids, and we can trade. We can watch your kids for a while, and you can help me catch up on the family tree stuff. There, now you're not asking for help. We're bartering your kids.
And she doesn't want to hang out with family members. Hey, you're hanging out with us.
I don't want to hang out with most of my family members either. So
I'm pretty good with most of mine. Danny.
Let's see. I met Duck Dynasty before they were famous. I was crocheting a baby pink blanket, and Miss K said she really liked that.
Aww. Oh, okay. I thought you said
don't. Oh. I was going to say something. I don't remember what I was going to say.
I totally read don't, Angie. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost contacted my brother last night.
Oh, this makes me sad.
Almost did it.
She's like, I said do.
I have not seen.
Like, dang it, people.
I have not seen or spoken to my brother in 2-3 years. At least, maybe. At
least, yeah.
So anyway,
does he even know we live in this trailer?
I don't know. So
yeah,
you are a very nice person. So I was actually going to contact him and let him know that.
Which one? He's only got one brother, honey.
I only got one brother.
Tony.
I was going to actually tell him we were leaving, and wanted to know if he would hang out with me for a day. Just But then I realized I sent him that Facebook message that I sent to most people that I can recall, family members wise, telling them that we were leaving, and he never made any contact to me. So I'm just assuming he doesn't want to. So
Tony.
Oh no, brother. Casey isn't technically my brother. He's a step. What would he be?
Your stepbrother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even a.
No, not even a stepbrother.
I don't know.
How does that work? There's no blood.
Well, even stepbrother.
Step like half?
He's kind of like half.
He's your stepbrother because he married in.
Yeah.
He's your stepbrother.
Okay, I guess he's a stepbrother. No, he's not my half brother because that would mean that Dad would be his. Yeah, that would mean Dad would be his real dad, and he's not. He's just yeah. Danny said he met almost all of them.
No,
not real son. No,
not biologically.
Yeah, not biologically. All of her kids are not. Yeah. No, he's not. Now, I don't know if I'm saying something that they didn't want to be said, but no. As far as anybody knows, for sure, my dad only had 3 kids. Me, my sister, and my brother. Now, that's not to say he didn't have other kids, because he'll.
Right.
I mean, even he'll tell you it's possible.
Casey is Munch's brother. Like, they're full brothers.
No, yeah.
Hi, Cody. Here you go.
Hi, Cody.
Yeah, that's what Kim said. Yell, hi, Cody.
Oh, hi, Cody.
That's your son, right, Kim? Yeah, none of us thought that Michael looked like him, by the way, in that picture that you sent us anyway. I think it's more about mannerisms and maybe the way he talks. So maybe if we saw him in a video.
She said she was young when they got married. So yeah, I think this is his 4th. Yeah, my mom got Debbie, Dana. This is
there a Pam?
No, that's Dick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's
too many Dicks in this.
This is number 4. This is his 4th. Let me think.
It's all right. It's hard to keep everybody straight, especially when you don't hang around them all the time or something. Yeah. Yeah, I have a horrible time keeping a lot of the family straight. My own family. My mom is the oldest of 7, and she's got a brother who has 3 kids. And of course, now his kids have kids. One of his kids has like 6 kids. And I honestly couldn't tell you but like 2 of their names.
So she doesn't remember Tony at all. Tony was the baby. So Danny says that
should be in there somewhere.
He was invited to the movie he made and got a poster signed and a small Bible sign.
So why do you need that?
One of the Duck Dynasty guys signed a Bible.
Oh yeah, they're very religious.
Oh. Well, no, I'm thinking when you sign a book, you sign a book you wrote. I've never seen anyone sign a book they didn't write.
Unless it was a gift to somebody. I've signed books that I've given to kids and stuff. From Aunt Mickey, hope you love it. Bye.
Yeah, but that's not a signature. That's
still a signing.
Inscription.
Well, maybe that's what he meant.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know.
You're being nitpicky tonight. Stop it.
No, I just think it's weird to sign a Bible and give it to somebody.
I thought people signed a Bible they gave to me.
It's just weird.
She said maybe if she saw Tony.
Okay.
Go to Wanda Bentley's Facebook page. You'll see pictures of Tony.
Maybe.
You just said you did.
No, I saw Anthony.
You told me you saw a picture of Tony holding somebody's baby.
That was on Tony's page.
Okay, so what's his Facebook page?
I don't know. I just write Anthony Bentley. Anthony Bentley? But you might not even know what he looks like. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. She's checking.
Starting to perturb me.
Okay, see, Danny said, I asked him to sign it for me for someone else. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm being weird or rude or anything. I just don't. It'd be like me grabbing a Aikido book off of a library bookshelf and then signing my name in it and giving it to somebody. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
There's no maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely no maybe about that. I know I'm weird. So that's okay. I guess you are right, Richard. It's most likely their personalities are similar. But don't you think my son is attractive? Here.
No, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah.
He's on this side over here.
Ooh, there we go.
Now you got glare all over it.
Okay, there's my brother.
The one on my side over here.
That one right there is my brother. And I just touched it. There we go. And then that's his wife and his kid.
Trevor.
So, Trevor. I always think of what's that movie? Has the pirate woman, Cutthroat Island. It's Trotter.
No.
Okay. It says doesn't look familiar. I don't know. He was
That sounds nice.
He was
Bradley.
7 years younger than we were. Yeah, I'd like to go.
No, he never went to the reunions.
No. He doesn't like family.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back, Miss Sharon. Hi.
Yeah, he's very, to be totally honest, and I try to be. Our mother, the hag, had all three of us anti-dad for a long time. She had us convinced that he was the most horrible person on the planet, and we didn't know any better. When I got older, I found out differently. Tracy found out differently. The problem is that Tony never would accept that he was actually a nice guy, so he never really wanted any association. So he pretty much stayed away from everybody. So I blame my mom for that, but I blame her for a lot of shit too.
Well, Sharon, if you knew her, it wouldn't surprise you.
Well, Danny, as far as having that stuff signed and it being worth something, anything is worth anything as long as someone else is willing to pay for it. I found that out. I used to believe the same thing. I used to think that some of these autographs that I had were going to be fantastic and worth a lot of money.
All right, Kim, have fun with Cody. You guys have a good night.
I met a lot of Star Trek actors from the TV series and the movies, and I thought their autographs were going to be worth a lot of stuff, and they never really were. A lot of the UFC fighters I got to hang out with, I got their autographs. I thought maybe one day they'd be worth something.
Thank you, Kim.
And they're really not. The only people that make money off of autographs like that are those businesses that sell them for ridiculous amounts of money.
No barking.
They may be, I don't know. Who knows?
We haven't found any place to sell them there.
Hey, I said I've never found anybody that would buy autographs worth anything. Oh, hey, thank you very much, Kim. You have a wonderful night. Trying to catch up with everybody. I didn't realize you were taking off. Oh, you go hang out with your son and have a great time, and I will talk to you later. Danny, I've got a few over the years signed, but lost all of them in the move. Probably, yeah. My issue is I tend to get bored with having to move stuff around, and I get rid of it. I had a lot of autographs from Star Trek people. Although I didn't get Gene Roddenberry's autograph because I had dinner with Gene Roddenberry. Yeah. I did not get his autograph because I was so mesmerized by talking with him. I just didn't think about it. But I gave all of my autographs that I had from Star Trek and even a lot of the Indianapolis Colts to a buddy of mine who now lives in Iowa, actually. I don't even know if he still has it. I knew Donovan McNabb before he was in the NFL. He hung out with my brother, so he signed something for me and kept it. I don't know why I did, but I'm way sure pre-NFL signature is worth something. I don't know if it would make it more valuable because it was before the NFL. I guess really honestly, you'd have to be able to verify and prove that it was prior to. I don't know. I don't really do autographs anymore.
We're not auctioneer people, so we don't know.
But what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Sorry. Oh, I got the Lone Ranger's autograph. I met him in 1979 in here in town. It was really cool. I thought it was one of the greatest things. And what was gosh darn it, in the 80s, the quarterback for the Chicago Bears? What was his name?
I'm sorry, what baby? I was
The
trying to
quarterback for the Chicago Bears back in the
think.
80s.
Oh, wrong person to ask.
Mick something or other. I don't remember his name. I met him. He was the rudest, obnoxious person, almost as I ever met in my life. Him and Joe Louis. Joe Louis was probably the rudest fighter I ever met in my life.
Oh,
Let's
cool. He's in the picture and it's dated 1991.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, Bridget, you're right.
Being a military wife, I learned you catch and take it with when you. Oh, you can't take it with. Yeah. 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 I sometimes go through phases where I try to collect as much crap as possible, but that always goes away. And then I go through the phases where I try to get rid of as much as possible. Sometimes it's difficult.
Sorry,
So,
you guys, I keep yawning.
yeah, I just want to swim, fish, and camp. Nothing wrong with that. That'd be a great life, Danny.
Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
I just want a scrapbook.
she just wants a scrapbook. I just
videos.
I just want people to pay me so I can teach them how to beat each other up.
I just want the camera to quit deleting my footage.
So, yeah, one thing I hope to do on this adventure is I'm definitely going to train with as many people as I can find, dojos and things of that nature. But I'm hoping maybe I can get hooked up with a few people that think I've got something decent to teach and maybe help me put up a few seminars at dojos and stuff around the U.S. while I do this and maybe make a little bit of money doing it that way. But yeah, I have a bunch of autographs from UFC fighters and things like that. I never thought they would be worth anything and never cared if they would be worth anything. I just did it more because I was, a fan. And
every time you talk about UFC autographs, I have to think about the one dude that signed it to me. He was so scared. It was so cute.
who was that?
Oh, Alan something.
Alan Belcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going through this line, and Alan Belcher's there, and who was the Brazilian guy? Didn't know how to spell Richard. Can't remember, but anyway,
yeah.
Alan had just recently gotten the UFC, and he was really new to this stuff, and all these fans were actually intimidating him.
Yeah, he was shaky.
He was very nervous and shaky.
You could tell he had a press person that was like standing right beside him because you could tell he was.
I had one
scared.
of Alan Belcher's UFC cards, and I wanted him to autograph that for me. I laid it down, and he was talking to her, and got mixed up and signed Michelle's name to it instead of mine, and my face went, and he looked at me and he freaked out. He goes, "What? I said, "That was my card." And
he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
And he felt really bad, and I told him I didn't have another card.
Oh yeah.
So he felt really bad about it. It's funny now, but
it was hilarious then. He wasn't laughing.
I was not. I was serious.
I was like, oh,
I was upset. I was very upset.
It's just a piece of cardboard, dude.
Well, yes.
Just a piece of cardboard.
Yes, I know. But I know. So anyway, I never seen him again. I never seen him again after that. But he did. Yeah, Don Fry, actually, I'll be honest. Don Fry was probably the funnest guy to hang out with.
I think my funnest one is, well, it would have been Kevin Randleman, but.
Well, Kevin was fun.
Kevin was fun. The old boy had to go kick the bucket. No, my favorite one is Boss. I love hanging out with Boss. What? I had a question.
So the carrier for your van on back, does it have a ramp?
No.
No, it's just going to be
literally just a basket that sits on the attachment to the back of the van. Yeah.
Angie says, we moved so much as a kid, I learned to keep what you need. Yes. Well, you were in a military family. So. With
the ramp? No, we don't want a ramp.
Yeah, no ramp. We're not interested in.
I want the lightweight carrier that just attaches to where a hitch is.
Yeah, we're going to put a hitch on, and it's just going to be the flat little boxy thing or whatever it is. It's just going to hold
$100 on Amazon.
Yeah, so she's already looked it up. So that's all we're That's all we're interested in.
No, I don't want the ramp. I don't want that extra weight.
I have too been wanting to help someone. We appreciate that.
That's sweet
Really
of you.
appreciate that. But
Ooh, excuse me.
yeah, it's going to be way more weight than we're wanting to deal with.
She was after the military last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get your dates right, dude. Come on. Step up.
I wasn't born when Mom was in the military. Okay, Angie, and I'm sorry because I can't keep you guys straight, and I apologize.
Who belongs to
I keep forgetting which one is your mom. I know it's not Val.
Bugs. I'm getting bugs.
I don't think it's
Kathy.
not Kathy. Okay, Kathy. I knew it wasn't Connie, and I knew it wasn't Vivi. I guess with the process of elimination,
who you left with.
I guess with process of elimination, I would have finally got to that. Okay, I'm sitting here telling the whole planet your family. I'm sorry. So I have the two, one homemade. I got in a gun trade.
Oh wow.
The high side, but holds about 150 quart cooler, perfect. I used till I got my scooter.
Vivi, Connie, Val, and Tammy, all
Yeah.
my boys.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
She says she don't care. I tell you what, and I don't want to sound like I have favorites, but when
You sound like you have favorites.
I kind of did when I was when they were younger.
Violet, no.
Because actually, Val lived in Florida, really close. So Valerie was really the only one that I was around a lot. And little Jakey was my favorite little kid while I was in Florida. He was just my buddy. I treated him like I was his grandpa type thing. I mean, yeah, but I wasn't around Kathy when she was in Florida. I was always just around Val. And so she had Jake and Brian, and I don't know if I still have it, but Jake had a little parakeet on his shoulder, and I took that picture.
Yeah, he does have a little boy.
Yeah. So it's just like anything else. They grow up and have kids of their own.
Wheels of time keep on turning.
Brian has a boy and a girl too. Yeah. I don't see anybody anymore. I went over and saw Val a year or so ago, I think it was. I had her helping me out with some family tree stuff.
Aww, that's Jakey's favorite stuff when she was little.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He had a good teacher.
Yeah. I tell you what, Jake was just the coolest little kid. I mean, he was little guy. I wish I could find that picture. I might be able to find it. I might have it on my computer somewhere. But it was there in St. Pete, and there was a parakeet around. I set that on his shoulder and took a picture of him. It was just adorable. Neither do I, and almost all of us lived in the same. You know what? As a matter of fact, all those girls lived together pretty much their whole lives. Growing up, none of those girls ever lived more than a couple houses away from each other, ever. Yeah, then they still do it. And I told Michelle a long time ago that one thing that I completely loved about those girls was that no matter what, they stuck together as a family. They weren't really individuals. They were one person together. Yeah, and I told her a long time ago when we first got together that I would love to have had that. And unfortunately, the only person I had that with isn't here anymore. And I mean with family. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never had family that was like that, but not that close.
I never, very rarely did I ever use their first names. I just last name for all of them.
Cat girls.
Yeah, just the cat girls. There wasn't an individual there.
Which is why I still don't know their names, because even when we were around them, he never called them by their name. He just started talking to them. I'm like, okay, well, I'm screwed. Now I've got family that, like my mom, like I was saying, my mom's brother, him and his wife and 2 of their kids all lived together up until recently. Yeah, he's always lived with at least one of his kids.
It looks like.
Yeah.
So, hey, the rest of you guys, come on, jump in. There's 9 people here. And
Tell us about your family.
Yeah.
People. Sorry, this kind of turned into a family chat. Didn't we put a call out for questions this week? Like, where do we have any certain plans?
They live together their whole lives. I mean, growing up,
No,
I've
you're
never
all right,
known.
Angie. You're all right.
No, you're not taking over. It's absolutely fine. Everybody else, I just don't want everyone else to feel left out. You know, feel free to jump in anytime you want. But as far as those girls are concerned, I truly have never in my entire life ever known them to ever be more than a couple houses apart from each other. Most of the time, they lived in the same house together.
When I first met you, they were all living together all the time.
Yeah, and don't be sorry about you didn't take over. Yeah, there's a good question. Anybody else out there have brothers and sisters, or even closely related cousins or things like that that just absolutely lived together their whole lives?
My uncle and his wife, their oldest daughter, they lived on the same property as them. The one on Indiana. Was that the great big one?
Yeah, I think that was that right there on the corner.
Yeah.
That great big house on the corner.
That was a neat house.
I think that was it. Yep.
Yeah.
Pardon me for one moment. You guys continue.
Oh, you can move it. His daughter and husband had a house. Then the daughter and husband got divorced, and they had to move out of that house. And then they ended up living in with their older son and his wife and their kids. I don't know. They still all live together. I am so sleepy, you guys. I'm having the worst time staying awake. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Whew. Excuse me, you guys. Yeah, that house in Indiana was neat. It was a neat old house. I loved it. It had the wood floors, right? They made all the creaky noises when you walked through it. I think I was there a couple of times. Dude, you're shaking the deck and stuff.
I'm shaking. Burn. So the closest I ever came to that was, of course, when we were kids, my sister and I used to fight like cats and dogs. It's something horrible. And then when I left, I was gone for a few years. And when I came back, we seemed to get really close. And even though we didn't live together,
old houses are hard to maintain.
I was always at her house, or we were always together. That's as close as I've ever gotten to that.
That's where you're at when I met you.
Yeah. So, and even if we weren't like together, close together, I would still.
We were over there every night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shared food for suppers. And
yeah, it would be like, hey, I'm
gonna up on our kids.
I'm gonna grab this from the freezer, and I'll be over, and then we fixed whatever we all had together. We just threw it together, and then I would trick her kids into thinking I was magic, and then I got caught by by Alice. Alyssa. I got caught by Alyssa, and I ratted myself out because she saw a video of me when I didn't want her to see it.
Yeah,
She seen what I was doing.
She saw him. It was over Cokes.
Yep.
She saw him go to the refrigerator and grab another Coke.
Yep, I got busted. I say it's like we lived in Park Place all over again. Almost all of us lived out there, and now we all live out here. Yeah.
You're over by Benton Woods now. Is that what you said last time? I think.
Well, Val still lives in that tall towery thing, right?
Why are you asking me?
You know what it is, right? That tall tower.
The one downtown?
Yeah, the one over closest to where you used to work.
I started the trend moving in here. Oh. Well, when we moved out here to the trailer court, we moved out here because my aunt and one of her daughters had trailers. They had their own trailers, but they had.
Oh, so Val moved then okay.
Oh, okay, cool. But they got a trailer for free, and they were telling us about it, and we were like, wait, we can get out of Kokomo for free? Sign us up. And so we did. And then 2 days later, hubby lost his job. So that's how that went. Oh my god, I'm having the worst time staying awake.
So see, even they're still living together.
Yeah, they're all in the same little area.
Yeah. Well, Val and Terry are living together, actually. So Vivi, Connie, and Tammy and Warren live in another one. See?
Wow.
Yeah. See, they all live. Yeah. That's the way they've been their whole lives. I don't think they could live away from each other, and I think that's fantastic. You know, I think my brother and I would kill each other.
Oh, I know Sean and I would kill each other.
Yeah. So, yeah. So the rest of you guys out there, yep. What's going on?
What are you guys having for supper? We haven't had supper yet, and I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten
We need
yet.
supper ideas.
Yeah, supper ideas, everybody.
Come on.
Let's see.
Go,
We got
chop.
We got some chicken in there. We got some pork chops. We got half a butt. Tammy and Connie have always lived together. Vivi lived in Park Place for a while, but after a car accident, she moved in with Connie. Yeah. Sloppy Joes and tater tots. Yeah, we had Sloppy Joes a couple nights ago, and we don't have any tater tots. We got some potatoes though.
Tater tots sound good though.
We could French fry them.
I want tater tots.
Well, okay.
I want tots.
I want tots. Leave me alone. Get your own tots. Leave me alone. I'm training to be a cage fighter.
Ooh, Bridget's making BLTs.
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds so good.
Oh, good idea. So where you at, Bridget?
Jones.
We coming.
You got company. You're getting company for supper.
I don't know though. Bologna, lard, and turnips don't really sound too good.
I was like, what?
What?
Who said that? Maryland? MD is Maryland, right?
Come on over. Come on over.
Okay, well, next summer when we're on that side.
You know what? If you were to say that next summer on the East Coast, you might want to be careful saying that because we'd take you up on that.
Careful what you wish for.
Maryland. I tell you what, as far as the East Coast is concerned, I'm really super excited about getting to Rhode Island. Super excited. See, because that's where my family.
Island. I wouldn't mind seeing Massachusetts.
That's where my family came from, England, as to Rhode Island. I think that would be cool because I would like to go to Salem. I just would like to do that. I don't think I don't think that I've ever had any like family members like living in Maryland.
Aw, sweet.
We will be here. You can meet all the critters. Absolutely.
What kind of critters you got?
She wants to know what kind of critters you got, she said.
Okay, I see mosquitoes.
Big ones?
Yeah.
Well, you made me take down all the spider webs for the spiders.
I got nothing mosquitoes here right now. Ugh.
So she said every time she sees your name, she thinks of Bridget Jones.
I love those movies.
Her name is Bridget Barnes.
I know, but the first one's the best one. Bridget Jones' Diary.
But yeah, I just think she's hot.
I know, but she doesn't look like that normally. She only things look like that for the movies.
I think she looks good thicker. I like her when she's thicker.
You like a little chunky monkey?
I like a little thickness on my women.
About time. When I first met him, that wasn't his taste. I'm still baffled, just for the record. My taste didn't change. I like an asshole, and I got one. You're my favoriteest dick ever.
That's right. I'm such a jerk, I got named that.
Right. I'm seriously getting so sleepy.
She's getting tired.
Oh.
Well, let's go until at least 7:30.
Okay.
All right.
So for reals.
So we're gonna go until 7:30 tonight. Oh yeah, 4 snakes, a leopard gecko, 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 rabbits, 2 rats, a hamster, scorpion, zebra finch, and a horse.
Don't do horses.
No. Sounds like a Noah's Ark story.
The leopard gecko. We used to have a leopard gecko. He died of old age.
I've had several snakes.
We had a ball python that we loved. We were so sad we had to give him up.
Michelle used to watch Big Brother.
I used to, yeah.
And that other thing. What was that other one?
Survivor.
Survivor and stuff like that. I never got into it. Love to ride a horse.
Yeah. I like ball pythons because they're pretty mild.
Ball pythons and corn snakes, yeah. Very good.
I've never dealt with a corn snake.
Very good snakes to have.
Horses scare the crap out of me. I'm terrified
Love
of horses.
horses. I used to ride horses as a kid all the time. So during the summertime, we used to go to a farm.
Those zebra finches. Those are birds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we used to stay on this farm for the summertime. And he had quarter horses, and we used to ride those all summer long. Never rode a horse, but went to. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the. That guy's not the guy that has those horses.
Yeah, you remember? Oh, that was Jaden's bearded dragon. Yeah, that poor thing died, and then he had a chameleon, and it died. For some reason, Jaden doesn't do well with reptiles.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why. I mean,
I don't know anybody that has horses, or I'd hook you up to ride a horse. Wait, I do.
Who? Oh, we do.
Yes.
Yes.
Angie, one of my students has some horses. One of my Aikido students has horses. I will talk to her to see if I can't get you out there to ride a horse. So, would you really ride a horse if I get you a chance to ride a horse?
We were like,
I might be able to make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, Bridget. Yeah, that dragon did so good for so long, and all of a sudden it just like went south. I don't know what happened. His snake too. His snake was doing really good.
I tell you what, right? I'm gonna write that down right now.
What's the horse's name? Machine? What a name. Machine. Machine. Her horse's name is Machine.
All right. She'll be at class. She should be at class Friday. I will talk to her about it, and I'll see if I can't set that up. And she just lives out on Old Sycamore Road, right out of town. So
that's cool.
I might be able to set that up.
The horse's name is Max the Machine.
Max the Machine.
I like his name. I like horses. Like, I like to look at horses. I won't get on their horse. They freak me out. I don't know why. I have years tried to figure out why, and I can't figure out why. They just scare the tar out of me. Bridget, why do they scare me? Tell me what I'm feeling. I'm just kidding. Aw.
Oh, yeah. She offered to let me ride him, I think, a couple times.
Oh, more than once.
So.
Yeah, she looked at me and she said, "You want to ride?" I said, yeah. You're funny.
Danny's back.
Hi, Danny.
So yeah, we've decided that we're gonna get off here at 7:30 because she's starting to get tired.
Oh yeah, you don't get behind them.
And
so don't get beside a camel or a llama because they can kick sideways.
Kick sideways. Yeah. So do cows apparently. You can stand behind a cow all day long and they won't kick you, but get beside one, they'll tear you up. That's what Sty said. I'll take Sty's word for it. Yeah.
Now I've petted cows before and stuff. They kind of freak me out a little bit, but not like a horse does.
Now, okay.
But the one cow that I did pet, it didn't like being petted, and I was the only one that could pet it, and everybody was freaking out that it let me get near it.
So I got a good story about a cow. This is my one cow story. So when I was about 15 years old, my mom was dating a guy who had a farm, and he had all those horses, and he had cows and chickens and lambs, and I mean like a serious farmer, right? So we're in the barn one day cleaning crap up, literally, and there's this little scrawny cow sitting there, and I looked at the guy. I won't say his name. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I looked at him and I said, "Hey, you think, can I ride that cow?" And he laughed.
You did not.
He said, if you can ride that cow, you can ride that cow. I said, seriously? He goes, yeah, go ahead. He didn't tell me.
You're such a dork.
So I said, oh, cool, I'm going to get on this cow and ride it.
No.
I got on that cow. I think I was on it maybe 3 seconds at best.
I think you're exaggerating that time.
Maybe exaggerating the time. It threw me straight up in the air, and I go flying up in the air, and I land right in a big old pile of crap, literally, and it screamed. They were all laughing at me just like that. But it was fun.
Picture this long-haired, scrawny little punk kid.
Well, no, I was 15. I didn't have the long hair.
Scrawny punk kid.
Little scrawny kid, yeah. I probably
God.
weighed like 90 pounds when I was like 15, if that.
Oh.
But yeah, I got thrown for a loop on that cow. It was hilarious.
Oh my
It was a sight. That I didn't really see much, but I remember it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's just their size though, because I can do cows. I've done camels. I've met elephants. Elephants didn't scare me. Horses freak me the freak out.
I don't know. I love horses.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've had plenty of friends that like horses and have horses, and I don't know. It's a completely irrational fear. I get that, but I cannot make it go away.
So, Angie, is there a particular day that is best for you? If I can get this set up. So the last time Danny was on a horse, he was 7. I think the last time I was on a horse, I was 16 or 17. No way, I must have ridden a horse after that.
Where?
I don't know, maybe not. I will say 16 or 17. Last time I tried to ride a cow, I think I was like 15. Taught me a lesson. Yeah, don't ever get on a cow that's serious about getting you off.
The cow that I petted was out over in Illinois at the cousin's land out there that we always went to at the family reunion weekends.
All right. A Sunday would probably be best for me because I've got classes on Saturday. Unless it would be later on Saturday, because my classes go until 6 o'clock on Saturdays. So it would probably be a Sunday. So I'll write that down and try to set it up for a Sunday. See what I can do.
I'm still trying to picture you getting on a cow.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it was fun. I don't know how long I was on. I wasn't on it very long. I set my butt on that cow and off I went. Yeah. Maybe that was 3 seconds, including me flying in the air, crashing to the ground.
3 seconds included you trying to jump on it and flying through the air.
Getting on it was not a problem. It wasn't a problem.
I'm surprised they didn't let you get on it, to be honest with you, because most of them get skittish when you get that close like that on their side.
I actually haven't rode much this summer, having a hysterectomy next week. So I have much health issues.
Aww.
Sit with him.
Yeah.
Go out and sit with him.
Will be your therapy.
Yeah.
We have some friends that their son suffered a traumatic brain injury in Iraq, and horses were part of his therapy. He would go out and help groom them and ride them, and that was one of his prescribed therapies was horses. So
Animals help.
Oh yeah.
I had a dinner win tonight. Both my kids ate dinner, and they always hate what I cook.
That is a win.
I know you told us what you cooked. Was it Sloppy Joe's? Okay. And tater tots. That's right.
We need to go to her house.
Animals heal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Animals do heal. Nature in general heals.
Rella knew I was not in a good mood last night. She would not leave me alone. I felt so much better after she was just like letting me pet her and cuddle on her.
Danny says, I was 20 in Arkansas and got to watch bull riders.
Wow.
I said, almost got me on one till a kid got tossed, broke his arm. So I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, to be totally honest, that would have encouraged me to do it even more. I'm like, yeah, that guy couldn't do it, so I'm going to have to try.
You know, Angie, when our boys were growing up, they were allowed to be as picky as they wanted to be, but they still had to eat what I cooked. Oh, you don't like it? Well, that's your supper, so your choice is eat it or don't. Now, Jaden, by the time he was 2.5, 3 years old, he's like, that's okay. I'll make the cereal.
Yeah.
And he would go get a bowl and he'd make himself a bowl of cereal. That's fine. I'm just not cooking twice. That was always my thing. Food, what? What does Danny say about food? What does Danny say about food?
Food. Wish I had cook. Miss my daughter. Is that sad to miss my daughter cooking?
No.
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 You either eat it or don't eat it. Whatever. Exactly.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's like your choice. Decision time. That's the way to teach them to that they've got a choice, and any choice they make, there's consequences. Yeah.
And I don't like that people think consequences means it's something bad. No, consequence just means there's a different reaction to it.
It allows
them.
It allows them to understand that for everything they do, there's something that occurs.
Yep. Yeah, don't fight with them because it's just not worth it. They're just going to keep fighting. And the older they get, the more they'll fight.
Yeah.
So, I think Jaden was about 3.5 years old when I figured that out. I'm like, I'm just going to quit fighting with you because you're just going to keep fighting with me. Here it is. Here's the answer. I'm done. Bye. See ya.
Danny says, my daughter knew to eat what was cooked.
Yeah. Yep. I've got a friend who I swear she spends more time arguing with her kids than she does doing anything else. I'm like, why are you arguing? He's stinking 6 years old. He has no voice like that. He can tell you he doesn't like it. That's fine. That doesn't mean he gets to argue that he's not going to eat it.
Yeah, one thing I don't understand about people today
arguing with their kids.
They allow their 3-year-old kid
or two
to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Back in my day, you'd have got punched in the mouth, and I mean literally got punched in the mouth.
Yeah. No, I don't understand it.
I told them I'm not their maid, or short order cook. You clean up after yourself and you eat what is cooked.
Yeah.
Yep. We always told them, basically the same thing. I'm not your maid and I'm not your cook. If you don't want to eat what I cook, do it yourself.
Hi.
Hot Pepper, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey,
Violet, chill out.
She's like, but they're over there playing, and I'm not playing with them. No, because you don't play nice. Hi, Andy.
Hey, it's Andy.
Well, now the party gets started. Michelle's ready to go to bed.
Crazy Ann raid. So all you guys over at Crazy Ann's, come over here.
Gotcha. Nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for coming over. Guess we won't do that.
It's just like everybody was next door having
the after party.
Everybody next door was having a party and doors got closed, so they all ran next door and said, "Hey,
the after party!" Whoop whoop. How's Crazy Ann? She's hilarious. I'm not brave enough to manipulate my body the way she was doing the other night on Sty's.
I missed that.
It was hilarious. Angie, I missed you.
Don't know what you mean, Michelle. I'm a good boy.
Okay. We'll let you continue your delusions of grandeur. Yeah, well, we'll stick around for a while. They came over. We'll stick around for a while.
Yeah, we'll stick around at least for another half hour. Definitely have to get off here at 8 o'clock though. But I appreciate everybody coming over and.
Why our show's not on anymore?
Yeah, it is.
Last
the final tonight.
Last week was the final one.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
I don't. Well, hold on a second.
The juggling act, yeah. Well, who moved that tray? Okay, hubby's not gonna move the tray table. Woo! Yeah, right, cowboy. Bum, ba-da-da-da. Hi, GWG Pitbull. That's a name. I know, right? Danny, you never know what we're gonna do around here. Yeah, that's all right. Andy, thank you. Yes, guys, smash that. Well, we've got a good life going on for the number of people we got. Angelina says, y'all decide to come over here. And Crazy Ann raid. And Dave, yeah, I don't know, Angie, what you're trying to say there. Right? Hi, Mike M.
I'm gonna find this tonight.
Shoo, fly.
Oh, goodness. So what's going on? Am I missing anything important?
Well, they're all making fun of my ride 'em cowboy jokes.
Oh.
GWG says, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Oh, well.
You need to say hi to several people here. You got
Hi,
GWG,
everybody.
You got
Booty in the face time. I love that time. That's a good time. What time is it? It's booty in the face time.
or somebody else that was new. GWG Pitbull. You said Hot Pepper. You said Andy. Maybe that was it.
They all came over and said, Crazy Ann raid. They planned it. I think it was a planned attack. Who's the general? Who planned the attack?
Probably Andy. Yeah. Did we even need to ask that question?
Did you plan that raid, Andy?
Oh, popcorn.
Popcorn.
God almighty. Yeah, I'm having like a popcorn craving. What's it mean, a raid? Are you being serious? Is he being serious? It's where a group of people rush into one space, right?
Yep. Say, booty in the face
yes,
time.
please no pink eye. Please, no pink eye. No. Yikes, no.
Hey, but pink eye is much better than brown eye.
Ooh. Gross.
Oh.
You're so disgusting.
That's good. That's because Andy showed up. It's his
I know,
fault.
it's Andy's fault.
That was what I was trying to ask. It's where one live stream goes and invades another.
That wasn't hard. That was like that. He made it look worse. It wasn't hard, I promise.
May have hinted to the people that come over. Well, thank you, Andy.
Andy, you're the awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah. She can hit pretty hard if she really wants to.
According to Kelly, I can. I felt bad because I hit my cousin one day. I was joking around. I just went pop like that and put a bruise on her arm.
She's used to hitting on me, and she pounds on me. And when she hits other people, to other people, you do. I don't
think that's hard.
That isn't hard.
That's how hard I hit her.
Oh well, but I'm saying she's used to hitting me, so when she hits other people, she sometimes hits other people kind of like she hits me, and they're not used to that.
Mike M, you can say y'all or y'all. It's all up to you, because y'all, I don't care. It's okay. Mooches make it better. Okay, go away.
Okay, go away. Love taps.
Yeah.
More like a donkey punch.
Yeah. Well, unless you're Richard, and then it's cow.
Oh, you guys missed it.
Richard likes to apparently try to ride cows.
You missed it. I was just talking about the time I tried to ride a cow. Pounds on Richard. Should you really be discussing such things? Oh, goodness. Oh. Ooh.
No.
Are you in Texas? Are you talking to us or somebody else?
Indiana.
We are presently in Indiana if you're talking to us.
But only for
a couple more months.
I don't know how many more days. I used to have it in days, but I've lost my day count. I gave myself a headache laughing so.
Cool. Yeah, we are presently in the process of developing our town and country into a living space, and
our town and country van.
Town and country van, And we are, Michelle and I, just the two of us, are moving into that van and just traveling the U.S.
We're crazy.
And just seeing what we can see.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Right. You're bloody well right.
Got a bloody right to say.
Hey, that's right.
That's right.
So, yes, that's...
Oh, it's fun to go there.
Classic.
Right? He wishes we had a hippie van.
I want a hippie van. Yeah, I would love to have one of
Oh, thanks, Mike.
VW buses.
Thanks. Candy crickets for no
Candy crickets.
We don't know what we're having. We asked people earlier what they were having, and only a couple people answered us.
Has anyone told you you look like the man from Highway Through Hell Towing Company?
Brad, are you talking to Richard or somebody else, hon? You know what we need to do is figure out how to do that thing where you can invite people onto your chat and have Andy or Sty join us.
That's true. That's true.
Or both.
I have no idea what Highway Through Hell Towing Company even
It's
is.
a show.
Is it?
Yeah.
No clue.
Danny, you never know by now.
A VW. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what.
I would love to have one of those old VW buses and convert that into a living space. I would be in heaven. Dojo.
Hi, Dojo.
Hey, hey. I'm talking to you. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard of that. I don't watch any cable TV. The only television ham and eggs and fries. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I've tried to look for them, but I've never been able to find any decent ones that I could actually get. People who have them generally don't let them go. I think. Are you looking that thing up?
Yeah.
Okay, she's looking it up.
Oh, I think he's talking about this guy. Are you talking about this guy? I can see it. I can kind of see it. The roundness of the face.
Angie wants to make sure that you guys exchange numbers.
On the way.
On the way, she says. There's one down here in Ozark, Alabama. It's already converted into a livable wagon for.
That's cool.
I thought a pork steak, probably make some potatoes and veggies. Sounds good, Danny. I don't know. I still don't know what we're going to have. Like I said, we got some chicken in the freezer. We got some pork chops. I think there's still one small piece of hamburger. And we have a butt. I don't know where that's from. I guess it's from a pig.
Yeah, he looks like, he does look like that cop off of Breaking Bad.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, for 1,500, where? Ozark, Alabama. Send me the link. I don't know. I don't know. I'm good with our van, I guess.
Yeah. Bradley had grilled barbecue ribs.
We have those ribs in there.
Yeah, we have a butt in the freezer. I think it's from a pig. Is that from a pig?
Yeah, it's pork roast.
Pork roast. Okay. I think it's funny because it says half butt. So I tell everybody I got a butt in the freezer.
Mike, you gotta go. Have a good night, dude.
Well, good night. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
It was fantastic talking to you. And I'm here every Tuesday.
Oh, pork steak sounds good.
We don't have that, do we?
No, we got that pork loin though.
Yeah, that's the butt, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we usually put
I like
that.
that rust well. I like that.
We usually put that in a crock pot.
Oh, thank you, Mike. You just subbed to hubby.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Very much. I appreciate it. I'll make sure I check your channel out.
Oh.
Hey, I got 2 in the pack. I'd love to share. Yeah, sounds great. I can't remember.
You coming up?
Yeah. I can't remember where you're at, Danny. I apologize. I'm
We
sorry.
need to start taking notes and just have our notes like in front of us when we're chatting because we're horrible, horrible people.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was talking to somebody, and I won't mention her name, Kim, but I said she was
She's not
from.
on here now.
I said she was from Kentucky, and she's actually from another state, and I had to apologize.
Okay, I will.
The Marketplace,
Hey, you need
Ozark,
to go to
Alabama.
Marketplace and buy some of our stuff. Dogs, stop. Is that ours? I don't know.
No, that wasn't ours. So anyway, yeah. Oh, okay. Dojo's in the same part of the. Wait, weren't you on Dojo? Weren't you on? You were on Styes a couple days ago. Yeah, yeah. We talked. I think.
Oh no, Danny, what happened? We didn't go nowhere. We'd be right here waiting on you.
We quit on him. We didn't quit. Quit's not in my vocabulary.
I walk away all the time.
About 2 weeks ago, I had a call from an ambulance from my wife. She was having back pain. The hospital with her for 8 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
Richard had that one time. He had a back spasm. I had to take him in. Dude, they made him so
high. She got 2 shots for her pain.
They gave him a Vicodin and a Valium. And I begged them, do not give those to him until we are ready to literally walk out the door.
Well, thanks for coming back, though, Danny. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. No connection. Huh?
Yeah, he didn't get. His connection went down.
Oh. Yeah, Bradley, how's she doing now?
Yeah, that's over there.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting to find out.
Yeah, everybody's like on pins and needles.
How Bradley's wife doing?
How's the wife? But when they gave him those
you ain't getting away that easy.
When they gave him those, or not shots, they gave him pills. They kept us like another 45 minutes, and by the time I got him home, he was so stoned I couldn't get him up the stairs.
Oh, is that the night I started singing Partridge Family songs?
Yes. And he laid in our bed till like 5:30 in the morning, singing "Come on,
get happy." I started singing Partridge Family songs. Yeah, I did that all night. I was high as a kite.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's doing better. Dude, back pain is one of the worst. My mom's got a real bad neck issue going on right now. She keeps standing like this all the time. Makes me feel bad for her.
Yeah, I don't do medications very much. I mean, I'm on medications, but I don't take a lot of meds, especially pain meds and all that stuff. So doctors don't seem to realize when my wife says give him half of what you normally would, they give me all of it. And
they killed him twice, twice in the 3 times.
I don't know. I don't remember a bit of it. Apparently, I died 3 times from overdose at the hospital. Yeah, I don't like taking meds either, and I take about 9 or 10 of them a day, and sometimes I forget.
What's he saying?
It says Michelle in a local old people home hand out Viagra to couples, but also give them Prozac too. That's why they don't give a fork, and they don't give a fork either.
Do you know where the highest population of STDs is transmitted at?
Old folks' homes.
Old folks' homes. Yep. Yep.
I am on one daily, and I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I
have an alarm set on my phone for his. Actually, it's going to go off in about 13 minutes.
I take nine pills. 9 pills.
I thought it was 8.
No, it's 9.
Is it 9 now?
Well, it's supposed to be 9. Sometimes I don't get them all, but I take 9 pills a day. And the funny thing is most all of them are exactly the same ones my dad takes, just at a slightly lower level.
Angelina, put alarms on your phone, sweetie. That's the best thing you can do. That's what we had to do for his because he kept forgetting to take it.
Bradley said, I had 20 surgeries since I've been born. I died 4 times, and they bring me back every time.
They overdosed him on Dilantin in the ER 3 separate times.
I was born. Well, depending on the story.
Style.
Hey. Depending on the story, I either was born dead or born almost dead. either way, the doctors apparently would not give me a birth certificate because they told my parents that I was just going to be dead shortly anyway, and they were just going to have to give me a death certificate, so there was no need to write out a birth certificate. So I didn't even get a birth certificate until 30 days after I was born because they thought I was just going to die. And the only reason I didn't is just to prove them wrong. And that's the only reason I'm alive today, just to prove everybody wrong. I only do it just to be obnoxious, and the only reason I'm alive today is just to prove everybody wrong that I can do it just because I want to.
Just because I want to.
Just because.
You can call me Flower if you want to.
I'm not good being, but to sleep, it's hard to come out of it.
Ow. Yeah, they wouldn't listen to me in the ER, and they kept overdosing him.
I don't know. I have no memory of that whatsoever.
I had to, like, thump on his chest once.
That was wrong. Well, you know, to be totally honest, if you really look at it without any emotional connection, it wasn't wrong for them to say, listen, the dude's going to die anyway. There's no reason to waste time writing out a birth certificate. We're just going to have to fill out a death certificate. It doesn't bother me. I think the only reason I lived was just to prove them wrong anyway. I mean, I probably would have been just quite happy going, but somebody said, oh, he's going to die, so I had to prove him wrong because I tend to do that. So I always said, I'm gonna stand and face death to the end, and I'm gonna punch him right in the mouth when he comes for me. He's in for a fight. Whether I care about going or not, it doesn't matter. I could be ready to go, but he comes at me, he's still gonna get punched in the mouth.
They gave you the fight.
They gave me the fight.
Yes, they did. How you doing, Sty?
Always be a fighter. Never give up, because when you do, it's all over. Well, I look at it this way.
Andy, I agree.
You never truly lose unless you quit. Yeah. The only way you ever lose is if you quit. I don't have to accomplish my goal as long as I don't quit trying to accomplish it. So, and I've had that philosophy in everything I ever did.
Angie, I would have too. Thank you.
Hope that, yeah, we're actually
sleepy.
She's getting tired.
Getting very sleepy. Today ended up kind of being stressful.
We went to pick up the van today. We had it at the mechanics, checking out everything because of this move, and it wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. But we thought we were just going to go pick it up and then come home, and that didn't happen. We had to get a tire. It took 3 or 4 hours for us to get everything done and get it back to the house.
And drop off the borrowed vehicle.
Yeah, so she's a little more exhausted.
Today was kind of emotional for me. It's gonna sound so stupid. It's so stupid when I say it out loud.
Our baby, our youngest son, turned 20 today, so she's kind of having a little bit of an issue with it.
Yeah, Angie, I am too. I get it. Yeah, if they had told me, well, he doesn't deserve a birth certificate, I'd be like, you didn't just go through X amount of hours of labor. I say what he deserves. Give him a flipping birth certificate.
Yeah, it's well, at least it's good that your grandma got, paid for those chickens. So.
Oh, I don't do well with my kids getting older. I never have. Yeah, Bradley had to deal with a jerk-off neighbor for his grandma today.
Yeah, one of the neighbor's dogs went over and ate up a 6 of grandma's chickens.
Yeah, Andy, unfortunately.
Well, he's been pretty adult-like for a long time, honestly.
Jaden, I'm telling you what. Okay, so we always say Michael, our older one, was born an old man and just grew bigger.
Oh, Bentley just turned 8, she said.
Stop it.
Stop it. It cracks me up that you named your kid Bentley.
Yeah, but she spelled it wrong.
Yeah, that's a way.
She knows I'm messing with her. I tell her that all the time. But Jaden where Michael acted like an old man on some levels, Jaden matured differently and faster at some things than Michael did.
Yeah.
So like Michael was so afraid of everything around him that he wouldn't even learn to make himself a bowl of cereal, for example. Because, the milk might spill or the bowl might fall or something catastrophic might happen.
Sty's baby's going to be 40 next spring.
Oh, Sty, how do you do it? So, Jaden, on the other hand, was just the opposite. Jaden couldn't wait to learn how to make his own bowl of cereal because he could do it by himself then.
Yes.
Michael didn't want to do it by himself. So, it's really weird.
Jaden's just always been independent, and Michael's been always codependent. And they were both raised exactly the same. Yeah. And that's just personality. Yeah.
Michael still doesn't like being alone or doing things completely independently. Now, he does more now than when he used to. But
Bradley says his oldest nephew is 5. First day of preschool. It was 2 weeks ago. He'll be 6 next May. Cool. We have grandkids that age.
A grandkid that age.
Well, yes.
I have or had the worst time when they started school.
Sty's like his first grandson's turning 3. He's old, he says.
Grandkids are
so fun. You got grandkids older than Mike and our youngest is. Because I have kids that are in their 30s.
Not yet. Did she just turn 30?
I think she did.
Did you ever call her the other day?
I did. Not call her.
Yeah. Angie, it goes by so fast, girl.
I tell you what, it does. It goes.
I know it feels hectic and crazy right now, especially with 3.
I commend you because to be totally honest, I am super glad that I had the time with the kids that I had. But I'll be honest, whether it sounds bad or not, I'm glad they're adults, and I'm glad that Michelle and I can take this time for ourselves and just go. So, yeah. But to be totally honest, if you raised your kids right, they can, as an adult, you can leave them and they're okay.
Yeah.
And you should.
Yeah, Richard used to work second shift. So usually by the time he got home, my kids were already in bed. Our kids were already in bed. And
when I was working a lot, that's all I did was work. And I honestly did the first handful of years, I really missed a lot of the great stuff because I was working so much. But now that
Andy.
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that. I always thought I was going to stay a kid forever.
Let's give props to all these December birthdays I'm seeing. Whoop, whoop. Bradley, my birthday's December 29th.
Yeah, her birthday's
Andy,
the 29th.
Yours was... Oh, I can't remember. I thought we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Andy, wasn't yours like around the 26th or 27th too? Something like that? Yeah. That must suck for him too.
Yeah.
He misses out on so much of them.
I missed a lot of it just because I worked, but I told myself that me working was what provided.
Angie says her birthday's November 11th. She'll be accepting presents anytime now.
There you go. Mine's on the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy's is on Christmas?
I know. It was like right at Christmas. I was right. It's right on Christmas.
I bet Christmas and birthday sucked for you as a child. Did they hold a birthday party and Christmas for you?
That's good, Andrew.
Or did they combine it?
My family didn't combine it, but because it was in the middle or the end of December,
most boring day of the year.
Aw, my parties that my mom would try to throw we always got a snowstorm every year. I can remember one year where we went to a restaurant here in town called Happy Joe's. It's kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese. No, not even like a Chuck E. Cheese. They didn't have games. They just had. It was a pizza place where you could throw parties.
Danny says his daughter's on the 18th of December.
Yeah. See, that's
So-
a hard month.
Have you gotten contact with your daughter? Have you been able to, have you guys talked so that you can maybe work out the issues, or is she still not talking to you?
Oh, that sucks.
Bridget's is on December 25th.
Who? Oh, Bridget. So Bridget and Andy, you guys are birthday day buddies. Neither.
Birthday twins. All right, it's getting dark, guys, and it is 8 o'clock. So we are going to have to get off of here. But I would like to thank everybody who came by. And we will be here next Tuesday live at the same time, 6 o'clock, Indiana time. And
Oh, good, Danny.
she called today. Oh, nice.
Well, I hope that that momentum keeps going, even though you're having issues getting the car going.
Sometimes
Thank you, Bridget. Good night.
Sometimes when they call you just for help is good enough to start some kind of relationship. So
Yeah.
I hope that really works for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. I got to go get my meds, and it's getting really dark anyway.
53.
So thank you for watching Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard. That's right.
Bye.